babies because I saw a child brought into this world for the first time. Do you know how many centimeters you need to be to have a baby? Like dilated? Because let me just show you real quick before we start this video. How much do you think this is? It's a fake succulent from TJ Maxx. Take a guess? It is 7.5. Do you want to know where 10 is? This is 10. That is 10, where my finger is. Do you see it? Okay, that's huge. I just want you to know that, like, picture that down there because that's how a baby gets brought into this world. Okay? Let's address everything that every female fears. Pooping, tearing, bloodiness. I know everybody wonders that, like, am I gonna poop in front of grandma and mother and my significant other, or what's gonna happen? I'm gonna give it to you straight. I had no idea what this was gonna be like at all. So I've never seen a baby be born. 3, 4, maybe 5 friends with children. I do not have children. We are the youngest out of our family, so I did not see babies growing up. And no, Siri, goodbye. Let's start from the beginning.
I'm sure I understand.
Shut up. Why is she doing this? Goodbye, watch. You know, I thought, let me tell you what I thought. I thought when I walked into a birth or somebody had in labor, I would expect like screaming, yelling, like in the movies kind of deal. And I understand that everybody's different, depends on if you got an epidural or not. I hadn't been mom and baby very long. I've been in for 2 days and then I had clinical. So I really didn't like jump right in, and we talked about like signs and symptoms and basic stuff. So I don't really like dip my feet in this yet, and I didn't pre-read because I got in and they were like, all right, they read off and they like pick names out of a hat. They're like, all right, Sam, you're in labor and delivery today. I'm like, yay! So I didn't actually expect to see a baby because everybody told us that you're not going to see a baby be born because it's very rare that a nursing student actually gets a chance to go in. So we come in, mom's ready, and she's like, all right, my contractions are bad, and the midwife's like, all right, let's start pushing to just see where you are or whatever. So she starts pushing, and midwife goes and comes back like in 10 minutes, and we're still going, and she's like, all right, we're ready, we're gonna have a baby. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm like shaking, I'm scared, just because I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I can deal with puke, I can deal with everything else, but this is like a huge thing. Like, this is a human being being brought onto this earth. So I was scared. So I'm holding her feet and I'm like, all right, she's pushing, and everybody is terrified to poop. Like, you are going to poop. There is pressure down there, it is pushing on your bowels, and you've been constipated for 9 months, and your epidural, like, I'm sure you don't know if you had one, or you're a natural birth, whatever, like, you're gonna poop. It's normal, you're pushing, like, there's pressure, that baby's like right there, let it out. So you may have pooped and your nurse probably told you you didn't. And because there's so much pain, she probably just wiped it away and you never knew. So mom was nervous that she was gonna poop, but the nurse who took care of her was absolutely phenomenal. Literally every single time she would start pooping, she would clean her up immediately and get it away, and nobody knew. So that was awesome. And this girl is petite, she's tiny, and I knew she was tiny because she's all belly and she's short. So I'm like, oh my gosh, this baby is about to come out of this little tiny woman, and she's absolutely adorable. She's so naturally pretty. I wish I looked that naturally pretty going into labor. Like, come on. I'm holding her legs and I'm trying not to be rude, but I can't stop looking because this is a great experience. So I'm like, oh my god, like, is this what it really looks like? Like, holy crap. And I'm like trying to like keep eye contact with her and them, and like, you know, make jokes with people because that's how I am when I'm awkward. And she is pushing and pushing and pushing. Then all of a sudden I see hair. It's not like what I thought it was. It like prairie dogs. It like comes and then goes. And then it comes and then it goes. So it's like
2 steps forward, 1 step back. Or like 1 step forward, 2 steps back. So I did not expect that. I was just gonna come and then go out. Like, or they're just like be there. But that's not how it was. I don't know. I've only seen one. You never know.
Holy crap. There's hair. Oh my god. And she could tell by my face that I saw, she's like, what do you say? There's hair! And she was like, oh my god. And she's like freaking out, she's so excited. And now dad's like, okay. I said he didn't want to look, and then he looked and he was like, oh my god, he started tearing up. I started tearing up because I'm emotional. I'm like, She keeps pushing, and then all of a sudden it just comes and like, I don't know, I just thought the baby would come out like a baby, like the way they look. But it was like, the head came out and then it was like the rest of the baby just like comes out. The first thing I saw was the baby was like, not at all what I thought the baby was gonna look like. It's very discolored, and I literally was like, oh my God, like is this normal? Like, I don't know. Obviously I'm not gonna show like that I'm scared, but I don't know what a baby's supposed to look like when it comes out. Like, I know it's been in a wound for 9 months. One thing nobody's gonna tell you is all babies are ugly when they're first born. Like, let me tell you, if they came out vaginally, like their heads are literally like a cone. Like, I understand, went through the birth canal, blah. When that baby comes out, all babies are ugly and I don't care who you are. So they take it out and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff on this baby. Like cream cheese, but you know, Vernix. I kept calling it cheesy tater tot. And of course, they're cleaning the baby up so they can put it on skin to skin. And Dad cuts the umbilical cord. But I literally was like, that vagina just popped out that baby.
What? Did that really just stretch like that?
Literally, I could not believe it stretches like that. And I cannot believe that the vagina goes back to being normal. Like, not right away, but...
Like, what? Like, I'm just saying. Like, I could not believe a vagina stretched like that.
And obviously, yes, they tear. They used to pre-cut people. Sometimes I still do. If I pull this paper and it's not cut, there's no cuts. I'm pulling it, and I'm pulling it. You can see I'm shaking. It's not ripping. But if I already put a nice little tear in it and I start pulling, it rips already. So, I don't know. I'm just saying, some people aren't for pre-cutting anymore because you're more likely to tear a little bit. So, yeah. So they didn't pre-cut her. You're supposed to like, if you like stretch a little bit, if you're comfortable with that, you know, like you push at the right time and you make sure you're not like pushing too early, whatever. They say you don't tear as easy because you're like gradually stretching everything. It's not like pop out. Ugh, it's scary, but like, oh my God. So yeah, that was my experience. Mom was an angel. I've never seen somebody do so well in labor. I started crying because I was like, oh my gosh, this is a miracle. Like this adorable little mom just popped out a baby. It's emotional, okay guys? Just don't judge me. I'm still in shock. Like, that was crazy. So crazy. Let me tell you, I'm gonna make sure they give me all the drugs and everything possible because there's no way I'm popping a baby out. All right guys, that's all I have for today. I'll keep uploading with experiences. Please like, share, follow, comment, you know, do everything. Let me know how you feel about it. Let me know your experience. I want to hear everything I can.